welcome back to my channel. It's Lauren and we're about to be prepping for my last month of college ever. Oh my gosh, y'all, I cannot believe that April is here. I feel like I have been wishing for April to be here since August, and now that it's finally here, I'm like kind of spooked, kind of scared. But if you're new here, my name is Lauren. I go to the University of Alabama. I am a full-time college student and I'm graduating May 5th. So I still have one more month full of classes to do, and so I wanted to bring you along with like me prepping and planning, not just for my school workload that I have, but I'm also a full-time content creator and YouTuber, and I have been for the past 4 years in college. So the number one question I always get asked on my Instagram, TikTok, YouTube videos, whatever is, Lauren, how do you have enough time to do everything? When do you sleep? How do you plan it? And how do you do everything? So I kind of wanted to deep dive into this video as I'm wrapping up my college content. Don't worry, I'm still going to be posting YouTube videos, and my content is just going to be changing just slightly once I graduate. It's still going to be the same me, my same sort of content, just without the schoolwork involved in it. I am taking 22 credit hours this semester, and it has been very difficult and it has been very hard on me and my mental health. Just telling you that right now. So it's very important for me to, at the beginning of the month, or kind of near the beginning of the month, to go ahead and plan out not just my content for my work, but also go ahead and see what I have in store for me with my school assignments. I need to know if I have any projects that I need to be prepping for, any big exams, like making sure I know the dates of everything. So that's what we're going to be doing today, is going through everything, kind of organizing, prepping, writing down some lists, and I'm going to be showing you how you can do it too, because I know we all have a lot going on in our life, and if I can make it just a little bit easier on you, I definitely want to. So grab your coffee, grab your drink, water, green tea, whatever you want. Grab your caffeine and let's get going with today's video.
Don't be scared, 'cause you know that I'm already there.
I don't know why it always helps me to grab a drink before I go do anything productive. It just makes me feel like more put together. I don't know. My order today was the brown sugar shaken espresso. It tastes so good. It does taste a little bit more milky than what I'm used to, but it's fine. We're good. We're going to go ahead and clean off my desk area. Right now I'm in my living room. I have two different desks in my apartment. I have one in my living room and one in my office. I don't use my office that often just because I have no windows back there and it's very dark. So I really only like working back there if I'm needing to film something like late at night, or if it's just like really dark and gross out here, I'll go back into my office. But more times than not, I normally work out here. So this is kind of also a catch-all space for if I have extra things in my book bag that I just need kind of like out, like when I'm going to class. Also, I wasn't here this past weekend, so this is just kind of things that I was just piling on top while I was packing. So let's go ahead and clean off our workspace. That is definitely one of the biggest things to get started, along with your caffeine, is to make sure that your workspace is clean. That way you can have a clean space, a clean mind, and that way you're able to really focus on whatever task you have at hand.
I'm picking up my heart from every piece that's broken. Been trying to get back to myself, but don't have a clue. I'm looking for some luck, can't find a door that's open. I'm losing all my hope, feels like I'm left here in two, because I'm missing you, because I'm missing you, oh, because I'm missing you, because I'm missing you, because I'm missing you.
Okay, the desk is all cleaned off. It is ready for us to start working. I really only have the main things that I need. I have my external hard drive. I have my laptop. I also have like a little notebook. These also really help us having like really cute like little notebooks. I have this to write my to-do list on, as well as a pen and a highlighter, and then my coffee. And then I also just started my oil diffuser. The first thing that I do is make sure that I write down a list of everything that I need to get accomplished. So I went ahead and wrote this down on my computer last night while I was at Will's because I didn't have my actual to-do list. But normally I do like writing it on this just because it's easier and I like marking it off with like a highlighter. So I might switch it over to my actual like notepad in a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you my list, and that way it might help you think of ideas that you need to have on your list as well. Okay, so let me share with you my list. First, I need to go ahead and plan out April's videos plus some of May's videos and my filming days. So I'll show you how I do that on my Google Calendar. But since I am wrapping up all of my college content, I want to make sure that I have my posting days and I have the videos that I want to get filmed already in my calendar so I know what to do. Next is I need to draft draft and edit TikToks for the next few days. I like doing this on like Mondays or Sundays of the week. That way I don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, it's a great posting time, but I now need to like edit a TikTok. It works for me if I go ahead and kind of batch film some stuff, or if I have some things that I already have pre-filmed, go ahead and draft that up so I can just post them. I also need to plan out the next couple of weeks of Instagram posts, and now you can schedule on Instagram, which is very nice for me because a lot of the time I have things ready to post, but like I'm walking to class, so I like to go ahead and plan that out as well. I also need to clear off my laptop screen. That probably is going to be one of the first things we do. Along with clearing my laptop screen, that means that any other leftover projects, homeworks, video files, music, anything like that that's left over on my laptop that I'm no longer using either needs to go into the trash or it needs to go onto my external hard drive. Then I also need to overlook this month's schedule on my spreadsheet and the homework that I have. For school-wise, I love looking at the homework that I have due, which I do have several things due tonight, which I need to do. But at the beginning of the semester, I love making like a little spreadsheet check mark list on Google Sheets where I can go ahead and have everything written out from January all the way until I end the semester, which I'll show you what this looks like. I've done this for the past like year and a half, I think, and it literally is life-changing. I used to be one of those people who went in by hand, like on my actual planner, and wrote in every single due date, but due dates change so frequently in college. I feel like it either gets moved up or moved back, and it really helps just to have that online. So I do have my spreadsheet that I'll show you, and I just need to kind of make sure I know what is ahead. Another thing that I like doing is going grocery shopping when I'm prepping for my month. That way I start with like a fresh refrigerator, kind of meal prep some things. That is kind of what is on my list. But let's go ahead and show you my laptop screen and how we're going to be clearing it out. Okay, so this is what my laptop screen looks like right now. This is the wallpaper that I made. Let me know if you want me to upload a wallpaper like this on my blog. I already have some sort of like desktop, iPad, and phone wallpapers on there, but if you want something like this where it's like actually like dedicated to different things, let me know and I can. But everything that is right here that you're seeing, these are all old videos and TikToks that I have already edited. I'm done with the raw footage. I've already uploaded the video or I've sent it to my editor. So I need to go ahead and clear out all this stuff. So right here is my external hard drive. So I'm just going to go ahead and clump up all these things and move it to my hard drive. This does take a little bit of time, so I'm going to go ahead and do that while I'm discussing everything else. I do have a specific area of my computer specifically for work. So I have YouTube, brand deals, and music. Basically in my YouTube tab, I like to keep things that I use very frequently. So if I use any sort of colors, my branding kit, my fonts, also things that I use in my thumbnails quite frequently, I like keeping in the YouTube folder. And the brand deals, I really haven't used this that often. If I do, it's because I'm waiting on a brand to approve some videos, but I rarely really even use that. And then music, I like to keep a little music library just in case I don't want to search for new music. I can just pull from my old music library. And then I have my school area. So this is for classes. This is where I keep all of my old homework and projects, papers, resumes, all that stuff. This is for my sorority, which I haven't really used that much since being a senior. And then this is for my LN Girl Gang, my interns, which they're now part-time employees. So I really don't use this either. And then this is like miscellaneous, but this is normally where I keep all of like my video things. So I'm waiting for like an approval from this brand, and I'm currently filming like what I spend in a week. So these sort of things are just kind of here waiting to be used, or any kind of ideas, photos that I need to plug in, all that stuff. And then this down here, I'm also still waiting on brand approval. So I'm just going to move it right there, but we're going to go ahead and try and clear out some of this stuff so we can go ahead and move on with our next step. Okay, while I am still waiting on those little folders to be moved into my external hard drive, I am going to go ahead and show you my spreadsheet. So this is done with the due date on this side, the class, the assignment, the school. Because I am enrolled in 2 different colleges, I did decide to do some of my classes at a community college, which has been such a help, not only financially, but also just the workload is a lot easier. So I do have the school, and then I also have like a little check mark right here, and everything is kind of like color coordinated. So these obviously are all the assignments that I have done, and now we're moving down here. So some of the things I still need to click like that I've done. Normally I'm better about doing it like that. See, these due dates have moved, so I need to go ahead and move these down a little bit more. It's really easy. You just like double click it and then you just change the date that it's due. So I need to go ahead and fix some of that stuff. That way I know exactly what's due. I think the only things that are due today are these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 assignments are due tonight at midnight.
I'm so sick of all the noise, all the back and forth. Just wanna find a still place where I could go. I love myself, I cannot
assignments so we know what is due. The only things that really changed is for my math class. I think I'm more excited to never have to worry about math ever again than I am to graduate college. I'm literally not joking you. I wouldn't joke about something like that. Will and I have already discussed that if we get married and have children, he does the math. I will leave the house. I don't want to be there. I don't want to think about it. Okay. Anyways, we had issues with our proctoring, and so she moved the due dates of everything a little bit later. So I had to go ahead and kind of adjust some things, which is good that I did this today because I have multiple assignments due tomorrow night at midnight, and I need to go ahead and work on some of them before, because some of these assignments literally take me 4 to 5 hours for literally a simple math class that I literally could have tested out of if I made a higher score on my math placement thing. And I cannot even talk about it. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you how I organize my backup little external hard drive. All right, so here is my little hard drive, and before I delete any of this stuff, I like to make sure that it's already in here. So I have, this is kind of, I don't know why this one does this. Normally my folders that I always use are like up here, but it's not like that. So basically I have a folder for raw footage, so YouTube raw, and I'll just go ahead and move all of that in there. I think that's all the raw footage, I think. And then I'll go ahead and put in the full. So I have YouTube full. These are just like the full videos. I do have some unseen footage that I just keep just in case I want to make like a video on it or like go back to it later. And then I also have a section for TikToks. So all the TikToks that I just edited, I can go ahead and put into that folder. And then these are my grad pictures. So I put that in photos. This doesn't really need to be in there. I can remove that. See, normally this stays up here, so I'm able to find it a little bit easier, but that is how I organize it. So that way, if I do need to go back to any raw footage or photos or anything like that, I can just go into my backup. Another thing I love doing when working on my assignments and organization is definitely having on something comfy. Y'all know that I live in athletic wear. This is like my favorite little set right now. I just wore it in like a little TikTok, and y'all were asking so many questions about it. I actually do have a haul from Halara, which is an amazing activewear line that I definitely wanted to tell you more about. Y'all, literally, if you were on your way to college and you're prepping and you need some new clothes to go to classes, do your homework, study in the library, hang out with friends, please see some of the cute little outfits that I got from Halara. I'm so excited to be sharing with you my haul from Halara. Y'all know I basically live in activewear, especially going to class. I'm really excited to show you some of my favorite picks that I got from them. So sit back, relax, and let's see the fashion show. First off, I have this white top. Now this white top is so cute. I absolutely love it. It does have the zipper all the way down the top, so you can decide how low you actually want it. I absolutely love that. Has just a plain basic back, and then obviously I had to get a basic pair of leggings. These are what those leggings look like, and without the top, it does have like a little crisscross right here, which the crisscross is so flattering on many different body types and sizes. These are just basic black leggings that go all the way to my ankles. Okay, so I am keeping the black leggings on for this top. This is like a beautiful sage green top. Now, I have never personally bought from Halara. This is like the first time I've actually had it on my body, and the amount of stretch like their clothing has is insane, and this feels just like buttery soft. The back is what gets me. Look at this adorable back. I absolutely love this, especially for like your workout classes, or if you're a girly that loves to wear their hair up to show off the back of this top. I also grabbed two little like over sweatshirt things, so I'm going to be showing you what they look like on. Okay, so first we have this little gray one, and it does have like a little cinching and boning right there. Super duper comfy. This is perfect for if you're going to like a workout class or something, or like after your workout class you get a little chilly. This is literally so soft, and it is cropped, so this is going to be perfect for your high-waisted leggings like this. Okay, now we have this blue little cropped jacket as well, or like little sweater. What is like the technical term of this? So obviously I still have on that top that I had on earlier underneath it, but honestly I kind of like it peeking through. It kind of gives me like ocean tropical vibes. This also has the boning right here too around your waist that cinches you, and it is a little drawstring, and it does have like a little hood on the back. So if you are a person that likes wearing hoods, you can. It really is not my vibe with the hood. I prefer the hood back here, but this color is stunning. Okay, we're now moving on to fits that you can definitely wear right now in the warmer weather coming up, especially for my girls down south like me. Y'all know we're already wearing our tennis skirts. We're already wearing our cute little activewear like this going to class. So I wanted to share with you some of my favorite skirts and top combos. So this is like a little purple moment. She's giving Rapunzel. It is a halter. It does tie in a bow on the back. And then this is the cutie little skirt. Now I have a lot of different colors of of this skirt that you're going to be seeing. This is so cute and it's one of their best sellers. I love these. I've always seen girls with a little crisscross tennis skirt and I've always wanted one, so this is going to be so perfect. Also, speaking of Rapunzel vibes, this would be so cute. Like if you're one of the people that like run the Disney marathons. Okay, this is the next little fit. So I will say I was influenced to get this top because my friend Grace, she's on YouTube, wore this top for one of her, I think like spin classes in a different color. And I was like, where did you get that? So obviously I had to get it too. I have it in this beautiful oat color and it does clasp right here too. So it is all connected. You just snap that right there. Then this is a little skirt. This is different than the skirt I just showed you. This does tie on the side right here. You can't fully undo it, so you're good there. You don't have to worry about it flying open or anything. You just tie it or knot it however you want. This little fit is so cute and it just reminds me of spring. It is just this like little darling floral print skirt. I love it. It also has a little crisscross right here and it does come into like a little view right here. These do have little shorts underneath them. I paired it with this cutie little crop top. This could be worn as like just a top for you to go work out. This could be used underneath another workout top. It does have like these little cutouts on the side and the back does have this little design on the back of it as well. I think this little skirt color is so cute. I do gravitate towards greens a lot of the time, especially when it comes to the spring weather. And now we're changing to the set that I'm wearing for a class in this vlog. So this obviously is my favorite. It's this beautiful little bubblegum pink color. This top was the top that we had in that green color that I showed you a little bit earlier. So it is very stretchy. It is just in a different color. And also this skirt is just like the other crisscross skirts that I was showing you. It's just in a little pink. Of course, I have to have a Barbie moment. Of course, it's matching my nails, my room, my whole life. I absolutely love these pieces from Halara. These are so soft. It's hard for me to really like activewear and I actually fell in love with these items so quickly. I'll be leaving all the information down below for you as well as the link so you can try out Halara too. I'm gonna go ahead and write down the list of things that I need to go ahead and finish tonight. I know I'm really crazy. I like having things online and then also on paper. Like I said, I like being able just to highlight it off. The spreadsheet helps me keep track of everything and look forward, but I do like to make a little to-do list of what I need to do tonight, specifically for my homework, so I know how to plan out my night. So let's go ahead and write down our assignments.
I'm falling in deeper. What do we go from here? You got me wrapped around you. Where do we go from here? I'm falling in deeper than anything ever. You got me wrapped around you. Where do we go from here?
See, I'm feeling better. She was sick last week. See, I was running 105 fever and I had an infection. Oh my goodness, I was so pitiful. You want to help Mama work? You want to help Mama plan? She just woke up from a nap. Okay, bye.
Okay, went ahead and wrote down everything. These are the things that are due tonight at midnight, and then these are the things that are due tomorrow, which I want to go ahead and do. There is 2 more assignments that are due tomorrow that I didn't put on this list, but I like making a goal for myself because if I go ahead and mark all these off, it's going to make me more apt to want to go ahead and mark these things off of the list too, instead of just moving it to the next day's to-do list. I also want to go ahead and show you how I do my Google Calendar. I've showed this a little bit, but y'all wanted me to go more in depth, so I'm going to. So this is kind of like a rough edit. I like planning my YouTube videos online because it's easier for me to move things around and change live dates and stuff like that. So as you can see over here, these are all of my different calendars that I have, and I color coordinate them in their own little way. And then over here is the actual calendar. So I went ahead and did some of this last night while I was at Will, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of show you. So as you can see, I have like a film what I eat in a week. I definitely forgot to do that, so I need to move that to another date because I have this video going live, I think in the month of May instead of April. And then I have live college day in my life, live Pi Phi Get Ready with me. Obviously this kind of switched around, so I need to go ahead and kind of fix up my calendar. My video schedule is Mondays and Wednesdays, so I like to go ahead and plan all this out for the month that we are in, as well as I use this for like my pageant coaching, any meetings that I have, photo shoots, stuff like that. Now this is not set in stone obviously, but I do need to go ahead and fix some of these things up so I know when to film, when to send it to my editor, because he does normally typically edit 1 video a week for me, and that way I know where to put in certain brand integrations and when I need to upload things.
We were counting on the weekdays. Time with you has a halo. Nights are losing all of their taste, all of their taste. Way up here looking at you. Never coming
The glare in here is horrible, but we have everything done. And then if you add in my girls schedule, like with the blog and everything, it gets crazy, but we'll just remove that right now. This is what my calendar looks like now. And something that I did last night was I went ahead and wrote down, here, I'll show you some of like the video ideas that y'all had. So I went ahead and wrote down some of the things where I don't forget them. Like I said, April definitely snuck up on me. So there are still some videos that I want to get filmed and uploaded before I graduate. So I'm hoping and praying that I'm going to be able to do it with my course load to have like an extra bonus video on Fridays. No promises. I have them in here, so I'm more likely to do it. There is a statistic that shows, I think it's like you're 30 times or something more likely to do something if you write it down. Don't quote me on that, but there is a statistic on that. So I like to have it already planned out in my head. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the drafting and editing of like the TikToks that I was talking to you about. Okay, so like for example, I posted this TikTok today, but it's something that I edited last night. I went ahead and put the text on everything, fully edited it, put the caption, everything like that. So I'm going to be showing you how I do that. So if you go to your drafts, this is what I like doing anyways, is I like to go ahead and schedule in a few of them. So these were really easy for me to go ahead and draft because these were from my graduation sessions, and I wanted to go ahead, like I said, and push out all of my college content that I can before graduating. So there were like a few trends that I wanted to do with these videos. I just had to basically edit them, clip them together, and put them on here. You're going to be able to see, let's see, we'll do this one. If it has a title over it, it's basically ready to go. It has the audio, it has the filter, everything. So if you click here, I'm not going to show you everything, but the video is good to go, right? It has the caption. It doesn't have any hashtags yet, which that's fine. And then I tagged the people I needed to, added the location, and it's good to go. All that I need to do with this is just add hashtags if I want to, but pretty much I like doing this with my TikTok videos. I'm gonna go ahead and draft that back up. That way, if I'm busy and I have a lot of schoolwork to do, I've kind of already drafted this up where I'm good to just go ahead and click it and post it. I also get questions if I just edit in like the TikTok app, and I don't. I actually edit on iMovie. That's how I edit my videos. And I went ahead last night. Those are the videos that are ready to post, but I do have, I think like 2 or 3 of them that I just edited on iMovie that I still have to do like a voiceover for that I couldn't do late at night when I couldn't sleep. So those things are still in my camera roll, so I do need to draft those up. But I also want to show you how I plan out my Instagram posts, and this is going to be really easy and it's free. I know that some apps allow you to do this like for a paid subscription. I think that's stupid. So let me show you what I do. So if you are an iPhone user, I don't know if you can do this on anything like Android wise, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you. So as you see right here, this says April. So this is where I plan out my April content, and it normally goes for like a month. I'll keep it. Maybe it'll go like for 2 months. It just depends on like when it's getting too crowded, but I put all of my pictures. So like these pictures have not been posted. I don't know if I want to post them. They're just kind of like old pictures from vacations or from content shoots that haven't really fit into my feed yet. And I don't know if I want to make it a main feed post or a reel cover. Again, y'all are probably like, Lauren, this is insane. Sorry, Elle just came here.
You're a baby.
Since it's my full-time job, I take it very seriously, and I like the aesthetic Instagram feed for my feed personally. It's just like part of my branding, so I like doing this. But anyway, let me show you like what I have planned already. So these are pictures that I've already posted on Instagram right here, and these are things that I have planned for like the next couple of days. So all you have to do is just pick it up, and you can move it and figure out how you want to lay out your feed. Now for my Instagram, I normally post a in-feed post and a reel. Oh, that was 3. An in-feed post and a reel every single day. So I normally post like my picture in the morning and the reel in the evening. That's what works for my algorithm, and what works best for my followers is I get more interactions that way. So I like to go ahead and plan out like, okay, post, reel cover, post, reel cover, post, reel cover. Or there are sometimes where a reel cover just fits perfectly where I'm like, okay, we'll see if it hits at a different time. So like today I posted this picture and then this reel, but tomorrow I'm posting the reel first and then the photo because I have my Drive With Me going live and I wanted to kind of promo that. So that is how I plan out my Instagram, and I just spend time, like I can literally spend hours doing this. I don't know why it's like a deep hole for me, just like planning, editing photos, like planning out my feed. And it does change. Like if I go get more content pictures, like I'm getting content pictures done Thursday, if I'm getting those pictures done and I think that they fit better than the photos that I've already had planned, it basically like scratches everything and I like replan it out. So those are the things that I also like doing for my week and my month. So now that we have done everything at home, we're gonna go ahead and head on out and go grocery shopping.
I'll be here when things go south. We can take our time just to figure it out. Oh, I'll be here when all gets lost. We can count on
on this video and helping me plan out my last month of college ever. I know this is kind of like a mix between like kind of content creation planning and also homework planning. So I hope you enjoyed it and it kind of gave you some tips and tricks if you struggle with planning or you're just needing a little bit of creativity and a little motivation boost. I hope I gave it to you. If you've made it to this part of the video, go ahead and comment the phone emoji or the computer emoji, or you can do both if you want to be snazzy. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to join the family, you can click that subscribe button also. I love you guys so much, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye!
'Cause you know that I'm already